Alright, so we get into the fun part of things. Putting the rest of these new brake lines in. Got about here so far. Took the bracket off, cut out all the old stuff because I wasn't taking my time with that rusty stuff. Didn't need it. These lines come pre-bent, but you will need to massage them in there, placing a little bit. To meet with them, I won't use the old rubber brake lines no more. I took those off. I'm gonna go with the Russells. Still rated. See if I can get y'all part number on this thing. Let me see. There we go. Bought these about maybe a year ago, just now getting to it. I'll show you how I was looking afterward. Move it along to the other side. Took the old brake lines out while I was at it. Old brake line, new brake line. Just gotta remove some of these clips and reuse them. So everything was pretty much straightforward and easy. I'll say the roughest part about all of this is maybe just rerouting the new one. So you don't bend it up too much. Right back. So I just routed the line through. About to fish it through the bracket. Now what I want you to remember is, once you attach the new steel braided hose, right? If you go this route that I went, or it really doesn't matter, because if you go with the stock rubber line that's on the G-Body, you still need to reuse this. Just make sure that you keep these intact if you don't want to go and get you some new ones. I mean, honestly, if you're at the store already or whatever, if you get to the store, just get you some new ones and not try to save on. Try to hold these so we can put them back in so they can anchor and put the tension that it needs to on the line. All right, got that bad boy on. Now all that's left to do is find that clip that I was just telling y'all about. Silly me. Here we go. Alright, so thing on there is secure. Just a quick tip, when you're putting your new crush washers in, as you tighten them down a good bit, good practice to take a hammer, give it a couple whacks, not like that, but obviously with a little bit of force, not too crazy. Get it with a little force. What it does is crushes the washer a little more so you can have more space to torque it down completely. So you should have yourself a good seal. Learned that from somebody off one of these YouTube shorts. But shout out to that guy. Great tip. But yeah, I'm gonna button up a few other things. I gotta do the main rear brake line. And yeah, man, it's looking good though. Real nice. Another little pain in the ass part is getting the rear brake line out, but I managed it, as you can see. If you're replacing all this, I'm gonna suggest one thing. Don't even try to unloosen it from here. Get some cutters, snip that old brake line, just cut it. Pull it, just yank it out. There's gonna be another retaining clip. Get you some needle nose, maybe angle ones like that. Those work for me. Snatch it up out of there. Get the old brake line up out of there, man. And just lift up on the tabs on your rear a little bit if you're gonna reuse them. I preferably am right now, just for the moment. As you know, I told you before, this rear is temporary. But okay, that's a new brake line right there. But About to get it up in there. I'm gonna snatch the old one out, because the main line for the rear is still sitting up in there. Everything's loose though, so make my way to that. Trying to hurry up and beat this daylight. All right, so I got through most of the pain in the ass part by fishing the rear. Ooh, I gotta air blow this thing out. This thing's horrible. But I got through most of the main pain in the ass part by fishing the rear brake line through the channel of the frame up to here. And I got the steel braided, I guess, I don't know what you call it, divider line bolted in. Can't put the hard lines that they give me. I can't use those because basically dealing with a floating caliper setup now. Since it's disc, they have to move. They have to be able to be free. So I'm gonna have to order some type of line like this. So I know I keep saying it, but please excuse these floor pans. I promise you, after I tune this car, I'm coughing up to $400 or $500. I'm replacing the entire floor pan. I promise you, because this shit is ugly. But yeah, back to the brakes, man. Done. Finally got it all assembled. Shout out to, what is it, Inline tool? I believe it's called Inline tool for the brakes, for the lines. Came out good. Just a disproportion valve. Got rid of all the old lines. I even got rid of the old brake line. I'm sorry, the old fuel lines and everything. Only thing I have to do is I gotta order some steel braided hose for the rear divider, so I can go from passenger to driver side, because you can't use the hard lines that it comes with, because I mean, if you're gonna be disc to disc, you can't use a hard line, you need a flex line. So yeah, shout out to me for that. I got some rubber hanger, some rubber fasteners that I'm gonna put in place to keep this kind of secured. And it's a little tiny bit of fuel line left. I'm about to yank up out of here. Get it from its old home. So, all right, man. I'll be bleeding some brakes soon, man. See y'all soon. Closer to closer, hitting that road, closer and closer. So yeah, man. Before I leave y'all, what I will say about swapping out all your brake lines to some nice stainless steel clean brake lines, take your time. The hardest part of it is getting all this old crap out. It's a pain in the ass. What you're gonna end up doing, a lot of it, you're gonna do like me. You're gonna cut off a lot of this shit, snatch it out from the fasteners, and then take the fasteners off when you get to them. That's the easiest way. The fasteners that you can get to them. The ones you can't, you can't get them at all, cut it as close as you can, and pull a line from the other end and snatch it out of it. Clean it all up. It'll help a ton. I'm telling you right now. Take your time. Don't hurt yourself. And start it early as possible. By the time y'all see us, we'll be probably having this thing running off, leaving the brakes. Y'all stay safe.